Hello and welcome to the monthly collective reading for June. If you're new to me, I am Jessica Loper. I am an intuitive guide and empath. I help women who are spiritual entrepreneurs so that they can clear their business blocks, develop their unique gifts, and use them to help others. I want you to be able to gain the confidence to start putting yourself out there and building your own soul-aligned community. If that sounds like you, stick around. If not, that's okay. Feel free to unsubscribe. My business has changed and evolved over the past couple months. So if this is no longer a good fit, you may unsubscribe, of course, no hard feelings there. And also with that, I am changing this. Up until now, this has been a monthly collective message that I sent out, and I'm actually feeling led to start doing it weekly, most of which will be video. Occasionally it may come in written form, so if you're subscribed to my email list, you will still get the written form. If you still need to subscribe, I have a link to that in the description of this video. Okay, so with that being said, we are in the month of June. We are now in this season of Mercury retrograde. We just had an eclipse. We have another eclipse coming, depending on when you're watching this in June, of course, but I'm recording this on June 1st. So a lot has been coming up around change and transition. And if you're part of my monthly membership, we recently had our last group session and we had a lot come up about interchange. A lot of the change that we're experiencing is the internal changes and realizing what needs to change and getting in alignment with what is needed so that we're ready to make those changes. And also starting to do some things, right? Because we have to do those physical things and take the action when we feel inspired to do that. But I feel like it's really going to be a good time in June to do a lot of reflection and really acknowledging where we're at, feeling what's needed, completing things if we need to complete what is needed. Maybe it's just decluttering or getting organized, gathering your thoughts, looking at what you've already done and like what can you finish, and just taking some extra time for rest and self-care and just being with yourself. I really feel like towards the end of June, we're going to be moving into a little bit more of actual action steps and seeing more of that tangible change, the physical change. Right now it feels like a lot of internal change, which is part of the process. Sometimes that can be hard. We just want to know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen, but that time to just go inside and reflect is really important too. You may feel like some creative ideas are coming through. You may feel like the direction you want to go is changing. You're feeling called to speak your truth. Maybe there's things you want to share that you haven't felt quite ready to share yet, and it's letting you know now is the time. Really feel into that. It's okay to change. We're supposed to change. We're supposed to grow. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a couple cards and I'm gonna ask, what are we being guided to work on in June, and how can we bring in more comfort, support, ease, and flow into our everyday lives? So I'm gonna pull a couple cards and see what the cards say. And then I'm also going to pull an essential oil card so that those of you who are drawn to essential oils have some guidance as to what you can use, or just call the energy in of it. All right. All right. What are we being guided to work on for the month of June? The card is 4 of water. I forget, like, I'm sideways here. I like to record vertical, but I'm trying to get in the habit of doing more of the long way, horizontal. Okay, so 4 of water, this is asking us to really really embrace the foundation that we have already, and just really getting in touch with that. Focusing, and this goes along well with what I already said about being able to look at what needs to change, that inner work, and what needs to be completed. Okay, so I want you to take a moment and just reflect on maybe the 4 most important areas of your life. Maybe it's home life, work, or kids, physical health, finances. Okay, just pick the top ones and really just take a moment to feel into which area needs your attention most at this time. Is it working on your business? Is it working on your physical health? Is it taking more time for your family? Is it taking more time for rest? Okay, and there's no wrong answer here, because we go through cycles, we go through seasons, and while self-care is always a really important one, taking care of your family is always an important one. Sometimes there may be another area where you're like, I've really just got to focus with this and I've got to go with it. Okay, or maybe there's a course you need to finish or a book you need to finish reading, something. Okay, all right, and just bringing in more of that balance. What can you do to balance your life? Are you not getting enough rest, or are you not getting enough play? It's going to be really important for us these next few weeks to stay grounded. That's the best way to navigate the energy, to navigate eclipse energy and Mercury retrograde and whatever else is going on, right, on a cosmic level, is make sure you're grounding each morning. And if you don't have a grounding practice, that's okay. I challenge you to just think of one thing. What's one thing you could do in the morning that would kind of help you? You know, maybe it's changing your diet a little bit. What's the first thing you're eating or drinking in the morning? Maybe that needs to change. Maybe it's taking a short walk, taking a few deep breaths. What's that one small thing that you can do to really help you start your day off right? That's going to help you navigate the energy through the month, okay? And bring in that balance, figure out what you need to focus and prioritize, okay? So overall, I feel like bringing in the balance of all areas of our lives, okay? All right, and then how can we bring in more comfort, support, ease, and flow? All right, this is 9 of Earth. I really feel like this is asking us to trust the process, right? Okay, trust in the divine timing, because there's so much going on right now as far as building our foundation and doing the inner work. And we can get so stuck sometimes on saying, when's it gonna happen? How's it gonna happen? Am I really ready? What am I doing? But just reminding you to take that step back, really trust that everything is working out for your best interest. Trust that. And that part's hard, but you know what? That's part of growth. That's part of growing a business. That's part of creating your dream life. Remembering to live presently, enjoy today, trust that it is working out, trust the divine timing. Okay, so that's like, I feel like that's the guidance. How can we bring in more comfort, support, ease, and flow? Trust that you're right where you need to be. Trust that if you're feeling like resting that day, even though you had a big to-do list and now it feels too overwhelming, and your intuition is telling you to rest, then do it, okay? Do it. Living day to day, all right? Okay, essential oil. Let's see what the essential oil is going to be for June. And if you don't have essential oils, that's okay. You can still call in the energy of it. Just simply say, okay, universe, I call in the energy of whatever it is. We'll see what it is. Marjoram, or marjoram. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Marjoram. Okay. Oh, the oil of comfort. That's what we were just asking. How can we bring in more comfort and support, ease and flow? Okay, so this is the oil of comfort. All right, this, if you're feeling like you just need some comfort, like that comfort of, oh, okay, universe, just let me know it's gonna be okay. The trigger statement is people cannot be trusted. And the true statement is I trust my heart. Okay, so bringing more of that energy of trust in. Your big, beautiful heart is ready to open. Trust that you will be able to discern who is best to walk with you. Okay, so maybe you are, for some of you, figuring out the right person to work with. Okay, maybe it's whether it's attracting the right type of client, finding the right mentor. This could also be talking about your personal relationships as far as like friendships go, or someone that you want to collaborate with. Really trusting that you're gonna find the right people. You're gonna know, okay? All right, so hopefully that's helpful. Also, I'm excited to announce that on June 21st, I will be holding a free event for summer solstice. It will be a group session. We're going to be bringing in the energy of play and prosperity as you create and build your spiritual based business. So if that's something that you want help with, bringing in more, who doesn't want to bring in more play? Bringing in more play and prosperity into whatever project it is you want to create. So I love doing the summer solstice, or all the solstice and equinox events. I actually do normally charge for them. If you're part of my monthly membership, you get free access every time. I'm just opening it up for free to anyone this time only. So if you are curious about what a group session with me is like, this is a great opportunity for you to experience at no charge. You do have to register for it, so the link to register is also in the description. There's 2 links, okay? So make sure you either click both of them or click the right one. There's a link to subscribe to my weekly email, right? So that you get these videos each week, or the written form. And then there's a separate link if you want to register for the summer solstice event, so that you get all the information for your free access to that. That's there too. So if that's calling you, please go sign up, and I will have more guidance for you each Monday now. So take care, and I hope you have a good month.